Hey, so I started working out. Um, Posted a short video on Instagram, and basically, this is the deal. What I want to do, the reason I'm not, obviously, I'm not super obese, dude. I mean, I'm way overweight from, I'm kind of thick, see? But I'm not one of those that's like, oh, follow my weight loss and this and that. I'm actually doing kind of an experiment. I was going to work out anyway, because whatever. I used to be very physically active, but I've got a twist on it because I happen to be of a different sort of belief about diet, food, and how it affects your weight. And I am a firm believer of two things. One, obviously, moderation, and number two, quantity, amounts, portion. I've always eaten big, a lot of food, a lot of portions. Yes, when I was younger, I had a much faster metabolism, and I had a really fast metabolism, the kind when no matter what you eat, you can't seem to gain weight. But the caveat, the thing was, I was always very active. Like during high school, I played sports, football, basketball, all the time. Running around, riding bikes. I was always very physically athlete. Martial arts, taekwondo. I did all kinds of physical activity all the time, and even working out. I was in great shape. And then as I got older, I had jobs which required me to be physically active. Like I delivered beer kegs. I don't know how many of you know, but a beer keg is freaking heavy. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's a lot. It's one thing that no matter how strong I got, I could not get it. I could get it about this high, but there's no way a normal human being who's not like a world's strongest man contestant could lift that over here. A beer keg. Go look it up. It's fucking heavy. It's a half barrel, technically, a beer keg, a regular beer keg. Anyway, I was really pumped. I had Popeye arms back then. My these were like this. So, but then after that, I had another job where it was a lot of constant moving. It wasn't like heavy like the kegs, but it was running and lifting, up to 36,000 pounds in a tractor trailer, and unloading that within pretty much in a whole day or a day and a half, and pretty much a whole day, just by hand, 36,000 pounds like this. And then, putting them on a hand truck and then running back and forth, about 15, 20 stops, who knows how many runs in and out of the stores. So, extremely physically active. I mean, super shape. When I did that job, I was slim, a lot slimmer. But that my knees gave out on that job, so I couldn't do that anymore, and I went on. And then for the last 10 years, I've just been sitting behind the wheel, just driving. I'm a truck driver, so now, here's this. I'm sucking it in, believe it or not. But whatever. Still, kick your ass. Anyway, hold up. The whole point of this is, I think that it doesn't matter what you eat. I don't think it matters. I mean, you can eat, again, moderation. I'm not going to eat just tubs of butter all day long. Obviously, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, what are you going to get out of that? You get I guess you'll get energy, but moderation, common sense. So it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters that you eat bacon, fatty foods, chicken wings, burgers, McDonald's. I don't think it matters. My personal opinion. My scientific opinion. is that your body takes in food, whatever you eat or drink, and uses it the best way it knows how to use it, whether it be, and which is for energy. Food is fuel. You eat it for energy. That's where calories come in, but the whole calorie system is kind of jacked up, if you ask me. That's just ridiculous. You run 10 miles, you burn 12 calories, but yet you eat a burger and you eat 6,000 calories. What the fuck? That doesn't make sense whatsoever. But anyway, I think they're measuring that all wrong, because it does not make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it's probably nonsensical. So, I mean, yeah, that's what it is. You eat the food, and your body processes it, turns it into energy, which your body's mechanisms change to whatever it needs. If it needs, muscle building, if it needs energy to move for heat, if it needs to pump blood to your brain for brain power, your body uses the fuel in all different kinds of fuel. It's like the flux capacitor. You just throw garbage in and it runs on it. It just does one thing with it. No matter what you put in it, it does the same thing to all of it. So that's my opinion. You're going to argue with me whatsoever? Now, based on that, obviously, yeah, you can't just eat all sugar all the time. You can't just eat all fat all the time. Obviously, that's going to have detrimental effects. You're overloading your body, especially with sugar. That's not good, because then your body's going to have to process that, and with the part of your body that processes that will go bad. Obviously, the whole insulin thing. Anyway, but I mean, you can eat bread, you can eat pasta, rice, white rice, steak, red meat. So in other words, I don't believe that if you eat just pure protein, pure red meat, pure chicken breasts, pure soybean curd, that transforms into muscle. I don't believe that one bit. I don't think eating protein makes muscle. Yes, you eat protein and your body uses the protein for what it uses. Now, yes, I know you're working out, you're working out, you need more protein. So they say. I don't think so. I mean, if you're working out and you eat rice, the rice will be transformed into energy and your body will... I mean, you're not going to... We're omnivores. We're not just going to eat one thing and that's it. Like a panda or a koala. Panda, they eat only bamboo. Koalas eat only eucalyptus. So we're going to eat... We're omnivores. We eat many things to do that. And so I've always asked this question mostly as a joke. And I've always said, hey, can vegetarians get fat? Because, they're vegetarians. How are they going to get fat? And the answer is obviously yes. There are vegetarian cultures, like in India. And those people get really fat, when they get older. Yeah, they look great when they're young, but then when they get older, they're like... It's funny because they're so skinny and frail when they're young, and then they get old and they're it's like a melting dough. So, well, they eat a lot more bread to their diet, just I guess to feel full. That's besides the point. Like I said, you need it all, and your body will do what it needs to do. All right, so Jesus Christ, 9 minutes. Well, anyway, these videos are just out there for me to put it out there. I think this is what's going to happen. I'm working out. I've joined a gym. I've started, you don't need to join a gym, but I'm just saying, I want the specific weightlifting aspects that I, can't have at home. Space or money for everything I want. So, anyway, yeah, and we'll see if that goes anywhere. I will, eat whatever I want to eat. I'll eat anything. I've been eating normal. I'm also going to start a food journal. So exactly what I eat all day long, every day. So, all right, we'll see where this takes us. Now, let me